hello to viewers. After a very long time not posting anything in this channel, I decided to come back again. Today I will talk about the movies that I enjoyed the most in this year. I will not rank these movies, but I will talk about and recommend them to you. There are so many movies that were released this year so far, so I will just pick a few of them that I enjoyed the most. The first movie I want to talk about is Nobody.
So they took maybe $20 and an old watch? Mr. Manson, would you even take a swing?
No.
This movie, it has the very basic storyline of which many of us we have watched this type of movie hundreds of times, but still it was very entertaining movie. It is a revenge movie, and it has many similarities with John Wick movie. If you like John Wick movies, then definitely you will love this movie. The movie was released early this year and the starring is Bob Odenkirk, who plays a role of Hutch, which most people know him from the series called Breaking Bad. Okay, but in movie Hutch is living a mundane life with his 2 kids and a beautiful wife. But you can see that this is not a happy family, you can see from Hutch's face. But one day 2 masked robbers break into Hutch's house and try to threaten him. Bob lets them steal his watch and doesn't fight back, but his son, Blake, the son of Bob, shows some courage. However, Hutch requests Blake to let his guard down and let the robber take what they want. Then that's where things start out. You know, revenge movies, surely you have seen this type of films. I highly recommend this one, especially to John Wick fans.
Don't call 911. I used to be what they call an auditor. The last guy anyone wants to see at their door. Because it meant you didn't have long to live. But I left it behind to start a family. Hey! I might have overcorrected.
When you left, you abandoned a certain debt that needs repayment. And your creditor is aware of your resurrection.
They came after my family.
They stole my kitty cat bracelet.
And you don't fucking do that! Give me the goddamn kitty cat bracelet!
You look like shit, Dad.
You should see the other guys.
Who the fuck are you?
Me? I'm nobody.
The second movie that I will talk about is Without Remorse.
What we know, Senior Chief Kelly is the 3rd member to be attacked. 3 perps are dead. Also killed was his wife.
The starring is Michael B. Jordan, who play a role of John Clark, which most people know him from Black Panther and another movie called Creed. An elite Navy SEAL uncovers an international conspiracy while seeking justice for the murder of his pregnant wife in Tom Clancy's Without Remorse, the explosive origin story of action hero John Clark, one of the most popular characters in author Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan universe. When a squad of Russian soldiers kills his family in retaliation for his role in a top-secret Senior Chief John Kelly, Michael B. Jordan, pursues the assassins at all costs. Joining forces with a fellow SEAL, Jodie Turner-Smith, and a shadowy CIA agent, Jamie Bell, Kelly's mission unwittingly exposes a covert plot that threatens to engulf the US and Russia in an all-out war. Torn between personal honor and loyalty to his country, Kelly must fight his enemies without remorse if he hopes to avert disaster and reveal the powerful figures behind the conspiracy. I highly suggest this one if you are a person who like military movies.
Give me a name.
You were supposed to be dead.
Give me a name.
Another movie is called Gunpowder Milkshake. It a Netflix movie the starring Lena Headey, which most people know her from Game of Thrones. In this movie she plays a role of Scarlet. In her turbulent life as a professional assassin, Scarlet was cruelly forced to abandon her daughters Sam and go on the run. Years later, despite the estrangement, Sam has also grown up into a cold-blooded hitwoman. After a high-stake mission spins out of control, putting an innocent 8-year-old girl in the middle of a gang war she has unleashed, Sam has no choice but to go rogue. This ultimately leads her back to her mother and her former hitwomen sidekicks, who all join forces in an avenging war against those who took everything from them. It a fun movie with a little bit of comedy. I recommend this one if you haven't checked it out.
Sam, you killed the wrong people. You're no longer under our protection.
Some bad men are coming to hurt us.
We have to go where it's safe. Hi, Mom.
Am I a grandmother?
God, no.
Girls, I think I see a ghost.
We need weapons.
Give the kill order.
I'm gonna do terrible things to you girls.
We're gonna bring the sky down on their heads.
I'm gonna make a little noise.
So, what's the plan? I called as an Uber. Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Oh, that's really unfortunate.
If I get out of this alive, I'm coming for you. You are an incredibly impressive young woman. There's not a single person on earth I'd rather kill people with. Thanks, Mom.
Are you a serial killer?
What?
You kill people.
Yes.
And you've killed more than one. That is serial.
It's more complicated than that.
The next movie is Army of Dead.
You ready to play?
There's $200 million in the vault beneath the strip, with a 32-hour window to get it out. Find the safe. This should be a simple in and out.
It's not too late to go back.
If you're gonna play the game, you gotta learn to play it right.
What the?
I highly suggest this one, especially to person who likes zombies or horror movies. Army of the Dead opens with a clever scene involving a military transport colliding with a pair of newlyweds celebrating their marriage while driving down a Nevada highway. A bit of dialogue reveals that the convoy has recently come from Area 51 and that their undefined payload is so dangerous that their military-grade weapons won't make much of an impact. When the large container holding that deadly passenger is damaged, it opens, and the soldiers who survived the accident are pretty quickly turned into the zombies before climbing a hill to set their sights on the city of Sin, Las Vegas. Over a cover version, of course, of Viva Las Vegas, Snyder unfolds a clever montage of the carnage that pretty quickly happened next. Topless zombie showgirls devour a man in a bathtub, zombies turn casino floors into their playgrounds, the military comes in to get out as many survivors as possible before the entire city is walled off. The credits also introduce us to our major players, including Dave Bautista, Cruz and Vanderoa, 3 soldiers with dead aim and a whole lot of luck. Although, after escaping the city, they return to blue-collar jobs while the government debates what to do now that a zombie king is running a casino called Olympus.
What the?
They're not what you think they are. They're smarter. They're faster. They're organized.
Best that you can hope for is to die in
Oh, scheiße.
You got know when to fold up, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough to count. When the deal's done. What is this? It's a goddamn zombie tiger. That's crossing the line.
The next movie is called Infinite.
Was it yours?
I don't know what you're talking about, man. What you mean?
Jesus!
Every time you say, I don't know, this trigger gets pulled. Is it yours?
Look, I don't know.
Are you out of your mind?
Last chance, Evan.
Is this yours?
Hello, old friend.
Oh! Get in!
It is a science fiction movie with a very interesting story. The starring of this movie is Mark Wahlberg. Infinite combines the element of Old Guard and The Matrix. If you love Old Guard or The Matrix, then definitely you will love this movie. The plot of this movie is very easy. It a science fiction, action adaptation that examines the concept of reincarnation through remarkable visuals and well-established characters who need to use their memories and past learned skills to ensure the future is protected from Infinite that seek to end all life on the planet. The next movie that I highly suggest to anyone is A Quiet Place Part 2, probably this my favorite movie that was released this year.
I don't know why you came all the way up here. There's nothing left.
There are people out there. People worth saving.
It is a sequel to a 2018 movie called A Quiet Place. You need to start by watching A Quiet Place Part 1 first, which is also good. I highly recommend it. It is hard to explain this movie without spoiling the first one that was released in 2018. But I will take it as if you have watched Part 1. It was directed by John Krasinski and the starring is Emily Blunt. Following the deadly events at home which happened in a 2018 movie, the Abbott family must now face the terrors of the outside world as they continue their fight for survival in silence. Forced to venture into the unknown, they quickly realize that the creatures that hunt by sound are not the only threats that lurk beyond the sand path.
save him.
The last movie I will suggest to you is Wrath of Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new addition. H.
Portico Security specialize in cash trucks across LA.
Do you have any idea how dangerous this job can be?
Some out there, yeah. We ain't the predators. We're the prey.
You ready?
Ready.
This movie is my second favorite after A Quiet Place 2. It was directed by Guy Ritchie and the starring is Jason Statham, which most people know him as Transporter or Frank. This movie has a very interesting storyline. It's a crime thriller movie, but the way which it presented to us it is very interesting. They cut scenes so that you keep guessing, they revealed those scenes as the movie progressing. It about mysterious and wild-eyed, a new security guard for a cash truck surprises his co-workers when he unleashes precision skills during a heist. The crew is left wondering who he is and where he came from. Soon, the marksman's ultimate motive becomes clear as he takes dramatic and irrevocable steps to settle a score.
It's like he wants trucks to get hit. He's not a cop. But if he's not a cop, what is he?
A while back, we lost 2 guards, a civilian too.
There was an investigation.
They still haven't found the scum who did it.
You were in an accident.
My son.
You didn't make it.
I need to know who killed my son.
The tree has been shook, and it's been shook hard. We've scorched the earth.
You started by saying you'd do anything. What I'm hearing is, you think you've done everything.
I can see it's gonna be a long night.
It's gotta be an inside job. I can do it in 2 weeks. You only wish you could do it in 20 years. And I do bear a grudge.
Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel